Hey everyone, it's Jason here with a new update for FireJumpers Inferno. So over the last couple months I've been working on units and I've been kind of cleaning things up. So over this last week it's been mostly just trying to get the proper camera perspective, depending if you're flying an aircraft or if you're drawing a line path for a unit. So let's kind of just dive right into it here. So let's take a look here. Where should we go today? Let's go and take a look at this big mountain over here. That's always fun. I think this is the tallest mountain I've seen in California. I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty impressive. All right, let's turn around here. All right, here we go. All right, look at the size of this thing. All right, so let's load some units. Where should we load them? Let's load them right here. All right, so we've got some ground crews, we've got some engines, and they're kind of ready to go. I've updated some of the units as well, so some of the actual units are kind of different. Let's take a look at the aircraft here. So just to start off, when you're piloting an aircraft and you are within range to be able to do a drop, um, you are in a first-person perspective, and I've added the camera so that you can see that the ground is tilting when I'm going left or right. Now, if I were to get high enough, about twice as high as the ground, 600, there we go. Now we have a third person perspective, okay? But you can see that the terrain does not tilt with the camera. The camera does not tilt with the aircraft. Only when I get down to kind of a water drop range, which is 300 meters, then you will see it go into a first person perspective and you're kind of more or less in the cockpit here. I may do some cockpit designs, just to kind of give that feeling that you're in so you can see. All right, for example, we've got the sky crane. This one I've got kind of a cockpit view just to see. And here it is in third person perspective here. All right, so if we get down, let's get lower down here. There's something a little bit different with the helicopter than with aircrafts. All right, so when I'm moving full speed, I'm kind of tilted forward, which is why we got this kind of perspective. Let me come back down here. Now, depending on the speed, forward speed, if I slow down, oh, for crying out loud. Okay, let's get down. All right, let's move. Here we go. All right, so here I am, helicopter. I'm just kind of hovering, moving forward just a little bit, right? And if I were to move forward, the helicopter is going to tilt forward to kind of make it go forward. It's not really a physics, I'm just kind of faking it a little bit, but it does kind of give the impression that you're in a helicopter versus an airplane. Now, if I were to go backwards, you can see I'm kind of tilting backwards here. Let's get high enough and then you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So if I go back to about hover speed, go back and it tilts forward, and that's how helicopters kind of work. So it's a slightly different interface, slightly different feel, um, but it is kind of interesting and it's fun to play. All right, so that's the helicopter here. We've got another jet here. This one is really fast. You can go up to about 400 kilometers an hour. And this one's a lot of fun to play. It's very quick, faster than the other one, which goes about 275 kilometers an hour. I'm just playing with the different numbers. And then if I reduce the speed, oh yeah, so if I were to reduce the speed below 100, it's now in a kind of below a stall speed. So it's automatically, you cannot make it go up. It will just naturally come and land. And then you can just kind of stop. Now, if you go fast enough, then you're able to tilt it back up and start flying again. Um, it is kind of fun if you're in the middle of the sky and then you turn off, you just kind of start falling onto the ground. But there's no crashing, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to actually add crashing in the game, mainly because in Sandbox there were a lot of trolls who purposely wanted to crash aircrafts into each other. Um, Maybe I might have two different modes, kind of a realistic mode where you can crash, and then you got the game mode where you can just kind of fly around and there's no crashing, and just kind of make it that way. Because I don't want to have trolls ruin the game. So, all right, so we've got this guy, this guy. We've got, again, our engines. We can move them around. We've got our aircrafts. Do we have another? Oh yeah, we have a smaller helicopter here. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's get above 600. Here we go. So I'm not sure. Maybe this guy is not really, spraying any water. Maybe he's more of a kind of a bird dog, where they're just flying around to identify where the fire is. He does spray water, but I'm just kind of curious if we can have different units for, different purposes. Um, all right. So this is roughly it. I'm not going to start a fire on this one. I've done it on the other episode. I just kind of wanted to show the different aircrafts. It is a little bit choppy. It is faster when I'm not screen sharing, screen recording. Um, but overall, I'm happy with the performance, um, and it works quite well. So we've got different units here. They're all kind of flying in circles right now, and back into a first person. So again, helicopter, forward and backwards does not change your level. It just changes the pitch of of the aircraft. So it kind of makes it kind of fun. Whoa, almost crashed into that one. Not that I was really going to crash, but all right. I think that is it for my demonstration. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.